Cougar Alert is the college's main emergency broadcast system. It is to be used and utilized only for emergency situations. One of the most important things that you need to understand about Cougar Alert is the fact that you should enroll in Cougar Alert. So let's talk about how do you locate it. First, as you can see, I'm on the main website. Go to Current Students, and you scroll down way to the bottom, and you'll see the Cougar Alert little phone here. And this will kind of outline for you what Cougar Alert is. Cougar Alert is a mass notification system comprised of email, voice, and text messaging that is designed to send emergency messages to thousands of individuals in minutes. Those thousands are our students, our faculty, and staff. One of the things that you need to remember, and this is actually probably on your quiz for Cougar Alert, is that we don't call us, we call you. So remember that. Don't call us, we call you. Emergency alerts are for any type of emergency on the campus. If there is a closing because of bad weather or something else, like we recently had a gas leak on campus, and so we immediately closed the school. Things like that can happen unexpectedly. And so this is the way that we notify students. You'll be able to sign up again for email notifications, text messages, or voicemail messages through various phone calls. So we're dealing with things like severe weather alerts, closings, and things of that nature. Okay, so it's important as a new student of Lawson State to enroll in Cougar Alert. Remember, don't call us, we'll call you. So you never want to be in a situation. If you do not hear a Cougar Alert, then school is in session. That happens a lot when there's snow or heavy rain. You never have to call the school and say, hey, are you guys open? You'll always find out first through Cougar Alert. So you want to follow these steps as outlined on this page to register. So I'm going to walk you through the steps first, and they're all written down here. The first thing you want to do is click on the Cougar Alert little phone here, and that's going to take you to the Cougar Alert page. Just bear with me as this comes up. Once the page comes up, you're going to follow the prompts to get registered. So hopefully it'll come up for us, and here it comes. It looks like it's just a little slow. All right, the first thing you want to do is actually not put in your email or password because you don't know what those are yet. You want to go ahead and click right here where it says sign me up. Then go ahead and type in your information. First and last name, your email address, now for this part, you can either use your Lawson State email address, which is preferred, or you can use your preferred email address. Maybe it's a Yahoo or Gmail. That's okay for this part, okay? Just use an email address that you're comfortable with. Then go ahead and put your password in. And then make sure you check off that you agree to the Blackboard Connect user agreement, which is outlined right here. So don't forget this step. So you fill in all your information and you go ahead and click continue. Once you've done that, you'll see this message that reads, a confirmation email has been sent to the email address you provided. Please follow the instructions in the email to complete your registration. So you notice that from this step, you're going to have to then go and pick up the email address, the email that's been sent to you for registration. So I'm going to go ahead to my email address, and here is my message. Notice that the message is coming from Blackboard Connect account activation. So they're going to send me a message that says, greetings, Cherie. Thank you for registering for Blackboard Connect user account. That's not it though. You still have to actually register and activate your account. So they're just letting you, this is the link to get you activated to set up your new account. So what you have to do after that is click on this link, which I'm doing, and it's going to ask me for some general questions here. So I'm not setting up a real account, so I'll just, now notice this, I can either answer these questions for security reasons, or I can set up my own, right? So I'm going to put in some fake things here. My first pet, I can say, I can pick these, okay? And I can also change them, right? Okay, so you put in your security answers. Again, you can select different ones if you don't like those choices, and you're going to go ahead and click Save. Okay, you can now log in. So once you have set up the security parameters, it's going to say go ahead and log in. Congratulations, your account has been activated. You may now log in. Here is where they're going to test whether or not you are actually connected to LawsonState. So I'm going to stop right here because they're going to ask you for your username, your email, and your password. For this first part, what you want to do is give them the username and password that you gave, the email and password that you gave earlier. So I'm actually going to put in one that I've set up. Hopefully I can remember my login. And the password, so your username, your email, and your password on this first screen, this is the original one that you set up when you first registered, that very first window. So whatever, for example, when you saw that email came into my account, so they're looking for that email that you set up and the password that you set up, okay? So once you've done that, it'll take you to this page. And now it's going to authenticate you. For example, if you're not a Lawson student, you cannot register for Cougar Alert. So even though I've gotten this far in the process, now what it's going to do is going to match you to Lawson State. So notice how it reads. First, let's begin by entering the identification code that has been provided to you by your associate contact. That is actually your student number. You can secure your student number by just simply printing off a copy of your schedule. If you print off a copy of your schedule, you'll see that your student number is at the very top of that. So I'm just going to put in a number here and hit submit. And next it's going to ask you for your phone number or email. Since you're not an employee here at Lawson State, you don't have a phone number that's connected at Lawson State. So what you want to do is plug in your email address. So I'm going to actually plug in my real email address here. You're going to plug in your student email address, which looks something more similar to this. First initial, last name, last 4 digits of either your social or your student ID number, depending upon when you enrolled. So you want to make sure that you look again at the copy of your schedule, and it will also have your student email address. So whatever that is, you want to type it in, make sure it's accurate. If it's not going to allow you to register. So I'm going to actually use my real email address here. And I'm going to hit submit and see, hopefully it'll take me. I'm already registered, so it may not find me, but it did. It said we found a contact. Okay, associate. So I'm going to hit associate. And there we go. And so it's going to then, you can say, yes, this is mine, right? For me, because I'm already in the system, it's already, connecting me and finding me. Okay, so for you, it's just going to log you in. So I'm going to go ahead and hit next. All right, and then I can add information on here. I can add a phone, I can add email, and I can add addresses. And I know that you can follow those prompts, right? So you can set your preferences and just go through, and you can set up everything from there. But the most important thing is make sure you set up your text phone for texting, your home phone, your cell phone, and anything else that you want in the system, okay? And the more you set up, the better. Once you're finished, go ahead and hit done, as I'm doing here, and you are finished registering. Again, remember, you can always set up different accounts within the system. You can also edit your contact information. If you have any additional questions, feel free to contact your Freshman Academy instructor. And don't forget, Register for Cougar Alert.